Yo, am I live? Am I fucking live? What is this? Let me wait. Check 1 2. Okay, I'm live. Now let me change my thumbnail. I am live, right? Alright, what's up, everybody? Yo, the thumbnail is still Canelo Crawford. It's so funny. The thumbnail is so... Wait. Should be in pictures or gallery? Gallery? Should be in gallery. We have the thumbnail. Where is it? Bro, what the fuck? I'm about to just end the stream. I don't care anymore. I already... Okay, now I'm changing the thumbnail. I already did this. I literally already did this. I already downloaded the thumbnail. What the fuck? I already did this, man. Finally. Okay. Alright. I'm soaked in sweat. Yellow bottom jeans. Alright, there you go. The Haitian sensation. Neil Magny's Haitian? Why the fuck is the Gamrot video at almost 7,000 views? How is it that my Mateus Gamrot video is on track to become my most viewed video ever? That is so poetic because I love Gamrot. I'm going to pick him to beat Charles. I don't care. Just because of that. It's a sign. All right. No Magny's about to fight. Lock in. Lock in. What's up, Cheese? Have you seen Pereira? Yeah, I have. Wait, let me... This shit is loud in my ears. Wait. Yes, I saw Pereira's new shorts. I like them. I mean, it's like what? It's like the OGs, but like it's half like red, I think. Let me look at them. I have seen them. I know that yeah, I kind of fuck with them, to be honest with you. Pereira Pereira, what was I gonna say? Oh, I think he's gonna keep the hair. By the way, I have a feeling that he's gonna keep the hair, which is interesting. I think Pereira's gonna keep the hair. It's been like we're a week out from the fight, and he still has the hair. And I've always kind of said I want to see Pereira for one of these fights, kind of not shave the head. So that'd be pretty interesting for this one. I'm just saying, man. They look like a vibrant remix of the old ones. The colors are brighter. I kind of what do you think, Cheese? Do you like them more or do you think they're too... I like them a little bit more. I like them a little bit more, to be honest. I'll say I think it's better than Charles. Charles's are my least favorite. Charles's are my least favorite custom shorts. Alex Pereira shorts. Yeah, Charles, I don't like for some reason. I hope Yuri gets his own custom samurai shorts. The fact that Yuri already doesn't have his own is kind of crazy, right? Because he last fought in like, when he last fought in January, right? He fought in January, I think. So like they would have been, yeah, he should have already had his own. That's kind of crazy. The custom shorts kind of remind me of the Flintstones a little bit. They kind of remind me of like the Flintstones. Because like half of it is kind of like, I like it though. I like it. I low-key wish the whole shorts was just the new side, if that makes sense. Like half of it is the red and the, I low-key wish that was just a whole short. I think it looks better than the, but I get it. It's like the cultural Brazilian thing that he's got going on. I fuck with it though. You like Charles's? Overall, I like them. Charles is alright. I don't know. I just, you know what it is with Charles? I prefer the yellow. I prefer the yellow ones. I just prefer him with the plain Brazilian ones for some reason. Maybe it's because it's like synonymous with like his crazy lightweight run. My favorites are probably like the purple ones. Like anyone who wears the purple ones, it looks really cool for some reason, in my opinion. Hold on. It looks really cool. Charles' shorts are grungy, and I love that idea if you're going to represent the favelas. That's true. True. Actually, good point. Yeah, good point. Kind of does sort of. Yeah. And yeah, I'm seeing it now. You're right. They are brighter. You're right about that. They are brighter. Unless it's just the picture is like grainy. They definitely look like way more saturated. They also changed like on the old ones, the inner thigh was black. Like it was black, the shorts, but now it's like red. It looks way better. Way better. I fuck with these a lot more. I fuck with these a lot more. Bro, this with the new hair, don't shave the head, Alex, and you're gonna freaking destroy what's his name? I forgot his name. Ain't Alive. Alright, let's get to the fights, right? So alright. I'm not even really here for the fights, to be honest. I am. I want to see Reyes win, but like this undercard is. I like Jack Jenkins though. When I first saw the new Alex shorts, I thought of Fruity Pebbles. That's what I was gonna say. The Flintstones, which is Fruity Pebbles, right? Because the Flintstones is on it. It reminds me of the Flintstones. Yep. He was sparring with them. Oh, I didn't see that. I like how Alex is looking though from his training. Wait, so who are you picking? Alex or Ankalaev? Because I'm picking Ankalaev, but it's like, oh, the fight's about to start. Wait, the Neil Magny masterclasses. I got Neil Magny in this one, by the way, but for Alex Ank, I was gonna say I got Ankalaev in that one. Hopefully no low blows happen. All right, we got the timer on the top left, but it's on his YouTube Shorts. Oh, okay. I'm gonna check it after this. We got to commentate the Neil Magny fight, all right? So I think Neil Magny's gonna win this one. I think Ank has him figured out. Same. I think Ank is gonna win. I think Ank is low key. I'm starting to think. Well. My prediction has always been Ankalaev by KO or TKO. I think Ankalaev has a really good chance of KOing him. Because he, like you said, he hasn't figured out. I do think Alex is going to be a lot more aggressive, which will lead to him getting slapped, is what I'm kind of starting to think. Tomorrow I'm going to do my predictions for it, and yeah, I think that's what I've settled on. I think that like Alex is going to be more aggressive. Ankalaev already has him a bit figured out. Alex is, he's just going to be very aggressive like the Adesanya fight. That's what it reminds me of, actually. The second Adesanya fight where he just was like, oh, I got the finish, gets slapped. He's going to be really, really aggressive, and he's going to get slapped for it. Hopefully he knows, I don't know. Hopefully Alex wins. I'm rooting for Alex. He's one of my favorite fighters of all time. I think Matthews is about to win. This is a kind of quick turnaround for Magny. Yeah, true. He didn't take he didn't really take much damage in his last fight though, but whoa, he slept though. Imagine Neil Magny got me oohing and ahhing. Pause. Nah, but yeah, I think Matthews could win though for sure. Magny's looking all right on the feet, to be fair, which is kind of funny. I'm gonna check on Alex's YouTube Shorts actually. I feel like I'll just wait for the round to end. I can't see the timer on this legal stream. This very legal stream. There's no timer on it. That's really weird. Maybe it's like, let me see. Maybe it's not on full screen. No, it's literally there's no timer on this stream. That's so weird. I mean, on this legal fight. It's not a big deal. Who gives a fuck? I need to get an actual timer, right? Alex's new attitude is reminding me of Izzy's going into the Alex rematch. That's interesting. Alex's new attitude is reminding me of Izzy's going into the Alex rematch. Is that a good thing or a bet? Well, because didn't Izzy have like something around his neck that people were clowning him for? Didn't he have like he had some kind of a funny chain, like a was it like it was bones or something, or some kind of a he had something around his neck that people were like clowning him for. Or was it like a dog thing? It was like something with a dog. I don't know what it was. But yeah, Alex seems very like in his head. He seems very upset, you know? Very angry, very upset, very teed up. Which I don't know, man. And look, Ankalaev has been talking smack. I mean, I don't like that Ankalaev like was like, "Oh, we're not talking smack." Yes, you are. It was a dog collar. Yeah, I remember it. It was yeah, hopefully Alex doesn't. Izzy was on edge. Alex is very cool and confident going into the rematch. Yeah, I see what you're saying, right? Alex is kind of rattled a little bit, you know? He's a little bit rattled, and it was... Well, Izzy won the rematch, to be fair. But I don't know. Maybe Ankalaev is the one that might be overconfident in this fight, though. That could be something. I doubt it, though. I think Ankalaev is just going to stick to his style. Like, I highly doubt Ankalaev is going to throw all of that away. I don't know, Ankalaev. I don't know. I'm really excited for that fight. I'm really excited for Ankalaev Alex. Oh shit, Jake Matthews pulled a guillotine. I'm really excited for that fight. I think it's really thanks to Alex building it up because the UFC have done nothing to build it up. What's up, Derek? What's up, my guy? How are you? How you boys doing tonight? We're here for Neil Magny's masterclass. No, we're here for, of course, Dom Reyes going for that belt. Alex was too chill and relaxed for the Izzy rematch. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's, see, this is what I'm saying. Is it a good thing that he's more rattled? Or is it, oh, this is a tight guillotine from Jake Matthews, to be fair. To be fair, actually, I've been doing solid on picks, but I kind of like half-assed my picks on this card, so I'm not going to glaze myself. 10 seconds. Tight, but, oh, he's squeezing. No, you can't stop the fight like that. That was the worst stoppage I've ever seen. No, you can't. You just restart the fight. The fight's still on. The fight's still on. Fight's still on. Yeah, like what the fuck? Fight's still on, boys. All right. I was gonna say, like, what are we doing here? You're the referee, and you were gonna stop the fight with 0 seconds to go. You moron. I understand his arm did look like it went limp to be fair. Like right here. How does that work though? Like he technically didn't call it. That was a well, it's not over, I guess. It's not over, I guess. Come on, don't tap, fuck. Yeah, Unk ain't gonna tap to that little dinky ass guillotine. Unk still got it in him. Come on, I bet my whole house on this guy. That would have been the worst stoppage I've ever seen if that ended up going to. That low-key is an adrenaline dump, though. That's not really a good thing for Jake Matthews, right? Because you just thought you beat the guy, and now you're like, oh, shit, wait, the fight's not over. So you kind of have to throw yourself back in there. It's a little bit of a bad thing, but we'll see. Neil Magny somehow still being around is so funny. Nice jab, though. Really nice jab. I think he actually is going to win this one. We'll see, though. It's not looking good right now. Yeah, that ref would have been a moron. Was the ref like, that was just weird. Did the ref technically call it? I guess the ref technically called it, but I guess like that's one of those, right, where you just kind of let it go. I don't know, stoppages like that are always weird to me. Like, I always feel like with early stoppages, I forgot about the timer, by the way, but it's all good. I always feel like with early stoppages, if the fighter protests, like, should they just resume the fight? That would be too tricky, right? But anyways, Neil Magny goes for a double leg. Again, Jake Matthews is a guillotine merchant. Oh, wait, no. He uses it to get the back. Pretty good from him. He uses it to get the back. We are here. We are live for UFC Perth, as you guys are already here, and you know that. And today we are going to see Neil Magny go on a crazy welterweight title run where he's about to get probably tapped out. Jake Matthews looks like the Kid Leroy. Kind of. What does Kid Leroy look like nowadays? The last time I saw him was like when he did that song with Lil Tecca back in the day. Or was it Juice WRLD? Or same thing, right? He's also Australian. Kid Leroy. What the hell? Is he an industry plant? Alright, so now Jake Matthews has got he doesn't have the hooks in though. Kind of an awkward thing for him. I don't think he's gonna get it. A little bit uncomfortable, but he uses it to get full mount. Now he's got like a he's got like a triangle going on. Not tight though. I don't think he's gonna get it. He might get it actually. That's solid, but that's gonna be a tough one. That's a hard one to kind of. That's a hard submission to kind of complete. Yeah, it's a bit awkward. I don't think he's gonna get it. This is impressive though. Impressive from Jake Matthews. Good jiu-jitsu. Magny's arm is in an awkward spot. Dude, Neil Magny's got a six-pack, man. You got to respect it. Yeah, this is awkward for Neil Magny. He's kind of in a... Yeah, I was going to say, pretty impressive jiu-jitsu from Jake Matthews. I can't lie. I'm enjoying this jiu-jitsu masterclass from the GOAT, Jake Matthews. Neil Magny is, right now, he's just beating up Jake Matthews. Okay, nothing's really going on. You know what I was thinking, chat? Just for the fuck of it, I think I might pick fucking Gamrot to beat Charles Oliveira. Just for the fuck of it. No, honestly, I don't know. The more I do MMA YouTube, the less I care about picks. I could give less of a fuck about picks anymore. I'm not just saying that because I get picks wrong, because I get picks right too. Magny's escaping like Prime Volk, though. Yeah, to be fair, Magny, he's looking like... Bro, the way Magny is surviving these subs is like... We have to start putting Neil Magny in the welterweight GOAT conversation. I'm not even joking. Like, that's not a bit. That's not a joke. Like, he's a tremendous fighter. Like, look how competitive he's making it with this 20-year-old prospect, Jake Matthews. Many people are saying Jake Matthews is a future champion. Neil Magny is having a war with Jake Matthews right now. MMA Che wants to know your location. Look, I love MMA Che, but hey man, Gamrot, he's gonna cook. He's gonna cook. Dude, bro, I did that video on Gamrot. The amount of Gamrot fans now that are like sub to my channel now. I mean, I love it because I'm a Gamrot fan. I'm one of like 5. But I just that Gamrot video like is doing pretty good numbers, and I'm like, of all the videos I've done that I've done crazy editing for and all these skits for, the Gamrot video is the one that's going to be my most viewed video probably by the end of this month. That is, I love it because I love Gamrot, but that is just hilarious. the way that video is going, it looks like it's going to be one of my most viewed videos. That is pretty fucking awesome. So let's go Gamrot. Let's beat Charles. Round 2 is over. Jake Matthews is pretty much cooking. I think he's going to win this fight. Hope Payne Talbot fights again before the end of the year. I hope so too. I think... Who would you book him against? I'm thinking they should do him versus... Well, I heard a rumor that they're doing Topuria versus... Alexandre Topuria versus Beksat Almakhan. But then I heard it was Wallmaker versus Topuria earlier on. What they probably should do... There's so many bantamweight prospects. You kind of do have to have them fight each other. I can't lie. At some point, you might have to do like Wallmaker Talbot or like Raul Rosas Jr. versus Payton Talbot maybe. That could be something. I don't mind that, actually. That's interesting. Because there's a lot of bantamweight contenders that are just outside the rankings, just not really doing like anything. So Yanez is good. Okay, Yanez, Garbrandt, yeah. Those are good names too. I like I would do the Garbrandt one. Let's give him Garbrandt. Actually, no, Yanez. Let's give him Yanez. I think I don't want to like. I think he could beat Garbrandt, but I don't know. I feel like they should kind of just, you know, like it wasn't that long ago he lost to Heine Barcelos, you know, and he did beat my GOAT Felipe Lima. I love Felipe Lima, so I was very sad. But, you know, Talbot in that fight showed me that he had a little bit of holes still in his game, you know, pause when I say that. But, like, his head movement is still not the best. Nice guillotine from Jake Matthews. He might get it this time. His head movement was still not the best, for example. So, you know, let's get him like Giannis or somebody, and let's slowly build him. Oh, nice from Neil Magny. He gets out. Beautiful from Neil Magny. Yo, this is a crazy performance from the GOAT. David Martinez should fight Cheeto next. Ooh. Wallmaker should fight Jonathan Martinez. Okay, I like these fights. I like Wallmaker Martinez. That's a good fight. David should fight Cheeto is a really good fight. I didn't really think of that at all. That makes sense, to be honest with you, right? Because Cheeto is not really booked up. Realistically, you're not going to do like Cheeto Cejudo or like Cheeto Song Yadong. I think that fight's already happened, actually, Cheeto Song Yadong. Yeah, you could do like a David Martinez Cheeto, and I would pick Martinez to win that fight, to be honest with you. I don't really rate Cheeto anymore. That's a really, really good booking. Neil Magny. That was a good knee up the middle. Holy shit, guys. Neil Magny, the GOAT. The GOAT. The GOAT. The GOAT. That was a good knee. Come on, do it again, do it again, do it again. It's illegal. Neil Magny's cooking in the third round, boys. He's cooking in the third round. Dude, Neil Magny's the kind of guy that would fluke this win right now. The GOAT. Look at the GOAT. He's in top position. I love Neil Magny, man. He's like that cockroach that just never dies. I think Talbot is the best bantamweight prospect of that group. Reminds me of Prime Alex a little bit. Reminds me of Alex a little bit. Why did I say Prime? Alex is still in his prime. Vera's a crafty vet, but on a losing streak, and is somehow still ranked. He's a crafty vet, but is on a losing streak. Yeah, he's there's too many this is the problem with the division. It's just like there's too many guys that are in the rankings that are just like cockroaching. You got like Brian Ortega, you got like fucking Cejudo, who's like not won in like years. Just dude, if Neil Magny actually wins via sub. No way! No way! Ah! Yes! Yes! Sorry for... I screamed so loud at the mic. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No way! No fucking way! Let's go! Yo, I'm actually the GOAT. I said Neil Magny via... Did I say... No, I said second round sub. I said Neil Magny via second round sub. I was wrong. But he still won. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go. Unk did it. Yes, sir. He actually tapped. Wait, what controversy were they saying on commentary? Were they just talking about the round one stoppage? That wasn't really controversy, kind of. Yes, sir. Life is good, man. Life is good. Life is good, chat. Life is actually good, man. Life is amazing. Life is amazing. Life is amazing. It is what it should be. Can't even book me. Let's go. We got a freaking goon to this one. I'm actually happy. I got my pick right, and Neil Magny won. See, I said picks don't even matter. I lied. They only matter when I get them right. All right, let me go back to what we were saying, right? Vera, I think, is good. Vera's, like, solid, but he's just, like... I mean, even Dominick Cruz was, like, kind of doing good on the feet before he got caught. You know what I mean? Like, Vera just has a crazy ability to catch people. But he's, you know, whatever. Talbot is the best bantamweight prospect. Is not a bad take. I don't mind that. He has good power, good wrestling. Cheetos who stuck in the mud, I agree. He fights like that, right? Like, no head movement, a lot of power, but Talbot has a crazy chin. That's true. Talbot ate a lot of shots from Felipe Lima. But that worries me because if someone like, let's say a Bekzat Almacan, or I don't know how much power Topuria has at this rate, to be honest with you. Alexander Topuria is kind of overrated. Maybe. I just think we don't know enough about him, and his debut wasn't that impressive. So it's just kind of like, I need to see another one or two fights for me to say if he's overrated, personally. But I don't mind that. Let's go no Magny. Magny almost gave him a pedigree. Yeah, he had it like that freaking pile driver position. The Gotch pile driver. Welcome back, Mike Malott. Yeah. Dude, Neil Magny, man. I knew it, guys. I knew Neil Magny would win, guys. He's actually pretty good. Uncle Neil just destroying parlays everywhere. Hey, man, my parlay had Neil Magny via sub. I'm just saying, if you followed my parlay, if you followed my picks, I'm just saying. I'm trolling. I'm not trolling, but I am. Well, actually, I went with Tom Nolan. I went with Neil Magny. I went with Dominick Reyes, Jack Jenkins, and I went with who's in the Jimmy Crute, right? Is that who's in the co-main event? Is it Jimmy Crute? I think I went with Jimmy Crute. Wait, did I? Or did I went with Urs? No, I went with Urslan, I think. Ooh, that's a tricky pick. Anyways, what were we saying? Welcome back, Mike Malott. Uncle Neil just destroying parlays everywhere. Yeah. Bedtime said Martinez should fight Cejudo next. David Martinez versus Cejudo. I like that as well. The problem with Cejudo is just like, what is he doing? Like, what is Cejudo doing? Cejudo just doesn't do anything. He just sits on Twitter with his podcast, or he sits on whatever. I don't know. I would rather just them do him versus Cheeto, and just Cejudo is just too much of a. Just cut Cejudo, man. Send him to freaking Mexico. Bro, and did you see? I saw a recent picture of Cejudo. He looks fat as shit right now. He looks super fat. Martinez is too fast because he's an edge runner. David Martinez. Martinez is good, man. David Martinez is very fast, actually. You're right. Is the best base for MMA starting late due to a lack of CT? You know what? You might be a genius for that. Because how is Neil Magny at this point of his career on a winning streak? And he's got a six-pack going. People say he's an unk, but like Neil Magny's in crazy shape, man. Again, Neil Magny is the cockroach that never dies. You hear that? That was his 36th UFC fight. Well, they said appearance, but like fight, right? If that's his 36th UFC fight, I could see Neil Magny being one of these guys when his career is over, where he has like a... He's going to... I guarantee you he's going to have like the most welterweight wins in UFC history, or some kind of a weird record like that. Like Jim Miller type shit. Nope, it wasn't called. Yeah, baby. Jake Matthews just loves looking mid against mid fighters. Yeah, Jake Matthews, I didn't trust him to win this fight, so. I just don't think he's... I don't know. Who is this? Oh, that's Amanda Ribas. Yeah, shout out to her. Good fighter. Good fighter. Dan Hooker, Boo. You guys see Roofies in front of him, too? I see Roofies right in front of him. They're not going to show him, though, I bet. Oh, what the hell? Dan Hooker. Fuck Dan Hooker. Dan Hooker doesn't even want to fight. Fuck Dan Hooker. He should stay his ass in fucking Australia and just retire before he gets more CTE. Jake Matthews is mid. Cejudo's head is too big for his own good. Cejudo, my voice just cracked. Cejudo is like, why do Mexicans? No offense to any Mexicans. I'm friends with a lot of Mexicans. You know, my girlfriend is Mexican, so she won't take offense. But why do Mexicans have such big heads? I don't know what it is. They actually have like really large heads. I have a pretty large head too, but I'm not Mexican, so. Hooker beats Roofy? I agree. Oh, yeah, for sure. Dan Hooker beats Roofy. Roofy's not showing me anything that would suggest he's going to win a fight anytime soon from a top-ranked name. Auga. Yeah, that was nice. Lightweight is kind of shit right now. Lightweight is very shit right now. I think lightweight is in the worst state it's ever been in. My take is lightweight is kind of the worst division in the sport right now because the champion wants to be inactive. The top contenders want to be inactive. Bro, I don't know if you guys saw this, right? Let me cover this racist statement by saying I, in fact, F a Mexican. Well, it's not racist. They do have big heads. I'm not saying it's like a messed up thing. I know a lot of Mexicans that have large craniums. Fuck, what was I going to say? Oh, lightweight. Bro, lightweight. I don't know if you guys saw this. Gamrot was supposed to face unranked Nazim Siddiqov. Gamrot, a guy who's like number 7 ranked, was supposed to face Nazim Siddiqov. Roofy needs 3 tin cans in a row. I've met one Mexican with a proportionally sized head, his brother too, but I don't know if that counts. Ooh. I would say that counts. I'm talking shit low. I know. The prospects can't beat the gatekeepers and the top contenders don't want to fight each other. The prospects can't beat the gatekeepers and the top contenders don't want to fight each other. Yeah, that's the thing too, right? The prospects that do finally get a chance at a gatekeeper lose. Bahamondes lost to Fiziev. Ludovic Klein lost to Gamrot. Like all the, Fiziev lost to Gaethje. So you're right with that too, actually. It's a good point. Same genes and all. Yeah, same genes. Same with Islanders. Same. Yeah, Islanders have... Speaking of Islanders, did you boys see that the Tafa brothers have both pulled out of this fucking card within a span of 2 weeks? One of them missed weight. I think it's Justin Tafa missed weight by like 7 pounds apparently. Or he was going to miss weight, and so they took him to the hospital. Then the other Tafa brother, he might have got injured or something like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. So both of the Tafa brothers are so bad. Please cut them, like Dana. If you're watching, I know you like to watch. I know one of you guys is secretly Dana White. Oh, shit. 155, 135 has fallen from the graces and glory of being super competitive divisions. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Yeah, 135 even, right? That's a good point. 135 is like what? It's like it's Merab. Then after Merab, it's either what? Umar. No, not Merab. It's Sandhagen for Merab. And then after Sandhagen, it's either what? Umar or Mario Batista. That's who's the next number 1 contender. I'm going to shoot myself. Like, this is what I'm saying. So you're right with 135 as well, Denial. I agree. Featherweight's good. You got Lerone Murphy, Evloev. You have Gene. Well, he lost, but Diego, Volk. Chase Hooper got caught against Hernandez. Yeah. Chase Hooper was going to win that fight. I forgot about Hernandez, too. Dude, even Hernandez has been shitting on the UFC. He said they don't promote fighters anymore, which is objectively true. I sprained my hand ligaments or something. My fist is just a ball now. Really? Damn. What, were you, like, sparring or something? Hopefully, oh my God, what the fuck? Hopefully you're all right, man. Let's get some freaking ice on there. Let's get some ice on there, man. It's a balloon. My foot is a balloon. I kind of miss Connor. I can't lie. I feel like we're gonna say we don't care about Connor's return, but then like the night of, we're all gonna be kind of hyped. Like I can't lie, I'm gonna be hyped when Connor comes back. It's gonna be good for the sport, so I'll take it. You know. Is this card gonna start again, or are we just on a loading screen? There's 2 more fights. BJJ, I posted my hand and he did a somersault. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh, my fingers just bent back. Jeez. So you think you sprained it? Are you going to get it checked out, man? Or fuck. I would say just try to get some ice on it. Maybe, put it in some warm water for a bit with some salt. Some Epsom salt. Don't goon with it at all. And put some butter on it. Ilya is like a proper rich Spanish AI version of Connor. Bro, Ilya, you guys know I love Ilya, but he's kind of annoying me now. Like, before when people would say he's annoying, I'd be like, he's just talking shit. But he's actually, like, starting to really annoy me now. Like, really annoy me. Because he's not fighting. If he was fighting, I wouldn't care, but he's just not even fighting. Nah, yeah, if Connor comes back, I'm going to go. I'm going to goon. I'm going to goon if Connor comes back. Nah, the swelling's gone down some. The pain hasn't, though. As for the gooning part, it's too late. Ah, shit. I don't blame you for that part, but the swelling's gone down and some of the pain hasn't. Damn. Well, I'm glad the swelling has gone down. Yeah, just keep icing it or whatever you got to do, man. Always get hurt worse rolling than sparring. SMH, fuck BJJ. He's got the guy's egos. BJJ's got... Really? You think that's interesting. That's really interesting, actually. I never really think of BJJ and think like, damn, you could get injured from this like really bad. That's interesting. I'll say this though. I've never done BJJ. I want to. I really want to, but I can't find the BJJ gym around me. But I'll look. I really want to get into wrestling. Like wrestling, I want to do wrestling. Some kind of wrestling. Even if it's like freestyle or even Greco-Roman, I don't mind. But no, I don't want to do Greco-Roman. That's gay. I want to do like freestyle wrestling, right? Or maybe folk style. I don't know which one's better. I think Hamzat is like a folk style wrestler, right? I'd want to be like Hamzat. No, I'm kidding. But I would never think BJJ would give you injuries, you know. I'll say this. The most injured I've ever been, though, was doing judo. And my shoulder and my knee were in so much pain for about a month, basically. There was a point where I was like on my bed, my foot was elevated, I had an ice pack here, an ice pack on my knee. So, whereas boxing, I've never had injuries like that at all. And I would imagine it'd be the same for like kickboxing. I subbed the blue belt like the week before that. That's good. Wait, so what belt ranking are you? What belt ranking are you? Let me see. BJJ belt rankings. Blue belt, that's what, the second one, right? That's pretty good. It's white belt, blue belt. That's good. Purple belt, brown belt, and then black belt. Damn, okay. Bro, in judo, I threw a guy, his whole body landed on my head. Oh my gosh, bro. That's fucked. His whole body landed on your head. Jeez. Was he like heavy? That's never happened to me, but I'll tell you this though. One time when I got judo thrown, I forgot to tuck my chin. I smacked the back of my head. My eyes flashed. Literally, my eyes fucking flashed. But the problem I had with like the place I did judo in was like, it was like me and this other guy were kind of the same size, but then like the other 3 people there, so it was like about 5 or 6 of us. Everyone else was like 200 plus pounds. Like there was this one guy I had to spar with. He was massive, and he like subbed me pretty fast because I couldn't do shit. He had me pinned down, and then eventually he just tapped me out, and it was just like, well, I'm too small for this for this guy specific. He was like 200 plus. I'm 15, bro. Damn. 200 fucking pounds of fucking hell. That's crazy, man. Well, you know what? Hopefully, well, I mean, seemingly you're all right, but fuck. Well, why did I say seemingly you're all right? Obviously, if you're in my chat, you're all right. What the fuck am I saying? But yeah, um, had his way with you. Yeah, he kind of molested me. Denial. He kind of molested me. So that's why, if I ever got in a street fight, I'd spray them with pepper spray, or I don't know if I could say other things on camera, but Rufy's loss was the worst because he got submitted by a guy who got uh Rufy's loss was the worst because he got submitted by a guy who got mauled by Moicano. Yeah, Rufy's loss was the worst of all the fighting nerds. I agree. And I love BSD, but yeah, BSD got his ass beat. I will say this: I don't know if BSD was just chatting shit. BSD did say though he literally trained himself for the Moicano fight because him and his coach had beef. As that sounds insane, but that's what he said. So seemingly, yeah. My gym is pretty good, though. My coach is an Olympic silver medalist. Ooh, nice, nice. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I gotta get into some. I want to get into some wrestling or something. Maybe jiu-jitsu. I'll start looking. Because boxing is cool, but it gets kind of old. This live stream is brought to you by Saber Mace. Here we go. Ramon Severus is probably going to get slept in the first round, right? He's not really good. I think I'm getting sick, chat. I don't know. I feel like all right, but I'm worried that I'm going to get sick. I don't know. I have a slight sore throat, but then my nose is not that bad. So I don't know, actually. I've been sneezing a lot today, though. I don't know. I don't know. But I got to do predictions for UFC 320. It's this week, right? I don't even remember. But I got to do predictions for UFC 320. I'm really excited for that card. I'm really excited to talk about that card. I'm going to beat Hamzat's ass in 3 years, give or take. Bro, give it 6 months. Nah, Hamzat is fuck Hamzat. Dude, Hamzat's next fight is going to be in 3 years, so you might actually have a great chance there. All right. Bro, what is this insane refresh pull meme that I've been seeing in YouTube, MMA YouTuber comment sections? I saw it in Bedtime's comments. I saw it in Lucas's comments, Guru's comments. Dudes from Duval County, I pick them off that alone. Well, F this kangaroo fucker. 2 or 3 years in Brooklyn and forget. Exactly. I just want Yuri to get a pair of custom shorts. Same. All right, Jack Jenkins, Ramon Taveras. What are we doing here? Okay. This is not the co-main event, at least. It should have been. What's up, Pi? What's up? My guy, Pi. The Atleta. Atleta. Pae de Atleta. Here we go. Jack Jenkins. We are all jacking our Jenkin right now. We are all jacking our Jenkin to this fight. Severus is looking all right on the feet. He's kind of closing the distance well. I think Jenkins is... Ooh, nice hook from Jenkins. Nice body kick as well. I think he's setting up a nice high kick there. Dude, I got to get that Jack Jenkins haircut. I think Bedtime has that haircut, right? I've seen his Instagram. What's up, Pi? His custom shorts should have the entire alphabet without the letter D because he has none. Who, Hamzat? You talking about Hamzat? Dude, Hamzat fuck Hamzat. Yuri blocks all punches and kicks with his chin. Yeah, but it's called chin conditioning. See, I don't know if you understand, but you have to understand basically chin conditioning is when you condition your chin to be better. So that's why if you saw Tony Ferguson used to kick a metal pole, you wouldn't get it. But yeah, nah, I'm excited for Yuri's next fight though against Khalil. I think he's going to destroy Khalil. Jack Jenkins is doing all right so far. That was nice from what's his name? Ooh, he kind of kicked him in the nuts. Yo, I need to be kicked in the nuts. No defense. I understood that reference. Yeah. Tony's been conditioning the fuck out of his chin too. Oh, true. Hey man, look, it all led to him winning against Salt Poppy. Nice shot from Tavares. I headbutt walls in school for my training. Jeez, man. Damn. Well, it's good. Oh, he wobbled him. He's wobbled. Tavares is wobbled. Tavares is hurt. We might get a good finish here, boys. We're all jacking our janking right now. Dude, that head kick really wobbled him. I knew he was obviously setting up the high kick. He was going for the body shots. Nice jab from Tavares, though, or like two. Couldn't tell if it was a jab or a two. Nice. He's landing some real nice shots. Feint the high kick. I'm out of Benadryl. No poop man today. All right, that's good. That's good. Hopefully no poop man for UFC 320. Khalil's an aura farming weirdo. Yeah, Khalil is a really strange individual, you know. He was crying when Alex lost. He's in a cult, apparently. I have to burp. Jesus. And he's just not really a... Dude, like, I saw a YouTube... No. I saw an Instagram reel. And it was a clip of Khalil Roundtree on the Contender Series beating the shit out of that guy. I forgot what his opponent's name was. And the comment was like, average Khalil Roundtree fight. I'm like, bro, Khalil Roundtree has not had a performance like that in many fights. Like, he doesn't fight like that very often. Like, the Jamal Hill fight, in my opinion, was pretty tame. Like, it was good. He kept dropping Jamal Hill, but, like, he could have finished him if he really went for it. But he has a pretty strong, like, casual fan base, you know? Salt Poppy showed how well Tony been doing chin conditioning. He landed some shots, all credit to him. Just never punched a real fighter before. Yeah, Salt Poppy just, like, he just kind of slowed down, and once, you know, the rounds kept going, that was a nice shot. The rounds kept going, he kind of was just like, oh, shit, like, I'm not really... We're in round 3, and, like, I'm landing shots, but I don't have as much steam. He already ate some of my best shots. Now I'm throwing more shots, but I don't have as much power behind them, so, yeah. I like Khalil's custom shorts. Loved his custom shorts, I agree. The white, fire. Fire custom shorts. Round is over, by the way. Khalil is in a cult. It's not a cult. It's a pyramid scheme. Huge difference. A pyramid scheme. It's a pyramid scheme? So what do they do? They, like, recruit people? Or is it like they try to make money off people? How is it? I've never watched a video on it. I probably should watch a video on it, right? I didn't like how he tried acting hostile towards Jamal Hill. I didn't really see that. I saw Jamal Hill say, like, I'm going to make you bleed or something. I didn't really see Khalil say anything crazy, though. Actually, I think I know what you're talking about. Actually. Wasn't it when he met him in the PI and he was like, hey, do you have a problem with me? What is that what you're talking about? Because I kind of remember that. I think Khalil was trying to pace himself in that fight. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you're right. But I think once you got to the later rounds, like, you could have went for the finish. But I think Yuri's going to... Bro, you can't pace yourself against Yuri, though, man. Yuri's going to bring it to you. So I'm really excited for that fight. I think Yuri's going to win, though. I'm very confident. That was a crazy good head kick from Jack Jenkins. Jamal Hill should fight Jan Blachowicz next. Ooh, nah. I think maybe, actually. I want to see... Well, I heard Guskov is fighting Blachowicz. I think Hill should fight like a Mirzakhanov type name. I want to see like Azamat Mirzakhanov just murk Jamal Hill. That's like my dream, you know? I actually like Jamal Hill, by the way. I'm one of the few like Jamal Hill... No, I wouldn't call myself a fan, actually. I take that back. No, it's a Cole. Azamat, yes. Azamat Mirzakhanov. Loki Whaley has the coolest custom shorts. Bro, she has so much aura. Yeah, her shorts are good. They're simple, but... Or Azamat, not a cult. He was manufacturing a beef. Yeah. I saw what you're saying now. At first, I was like, wait, no, he wasn't really saying anything. But then he was kind of trying to make it a bigger deal than it was. Basically, they have different tiers in the cult. I meant pyramid that you got to pay for. Pay to be top level cult weirdo. Yeah. That's crazy. There's other fighters in it, right? It's like him and like Dominick Cruz, I think. Khalil approached him at the PI and said something like, I guess I have to hate you now. Yeah. Jamal's a funny person. You a sympathizer for a Jamal sympathizer? You're a sympathizer? I don't know. You a sympathizer, Lo, or Jamal sympathizer? Yeah, kind of. I feel like he gets so much hate as if he's like John Jones. Like, he's not like that much of a supervillain. He just talks shit like any other fighter, but people act like he's like Satan. I don't get it. They're like, yo, Jamal, it was like, let's go, we got slept. They'll be like, this is the most satisfying knockout. It would just be him getting slept. I'm like, bro, there's like worse people on the roster than Jamal Hill. Like, he's pretty tame, and he always shows up to fight. You know what I mean? I don't like Valentina, but she also has some of the best custom shorts. Chef Shank. I don't really remember what her shorts look like, to be honest. Brandon Moreno's shorts are goated too. Bro, yeah. Let me see Moreno's. There's a lot of people get custom shorts. Hold on. Custom. Fuck it. Fuck this shit. Wait, did I just say the F slur? Fuck. Well, I was going to say forget about it, and then... yeah, those are fire. Those are fire. Why did that take me so long to search up? It was his post-fight cope after losing to Aldi and making all the excuses he lost fans, I think. Yeah. I mean, I shitted on him for that too, to be fair. But I don't know. Yeah. I mean, look, he kind of, I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it. It's just like people go a little bit too overboard with it, you know? The worst thing Jamal Hill did was beat up his brother on Thanksgiving. Yeah, I don't even know what was the context of that. Like, why did he beat up his brother? Dude, I have a nasty mosquito bite on my forearm. Didn't pass the potatoes fast enough. Yeah. Alex. I'll never forget when I fell asleep watching Valentina in UFC 315. She's garbage, bro. I think the Whaley fight would be good, though. Whaley is going to not allow it to be boring. Like, Whaley is going to force it to be a good fight. Dude, Jack Jenkins is good, but he's a little bit hittable in this fight. He leaves himself pretty open. I don't really like that for him. But he Jesus Christ. He has been TKO'd in the past, so. Dude, my stuttering has been crazy today, chat. Jamal seems like a chill guy to have a beer with. That's what Yuri did after the fight. People like to see cocky fighters get humbled, yeah. But it's like, okay, but he's already been humbled, right? So he's already been humbled like 2 fights ago. So I feel like people are, like, if he loses again, I'm not going to, like, I don't know. You're right, though. He does talk a lot of shit. But at a certain point, I just feel bad for him. You know, I'm just like, damn, this is getting sad. Val is like the new GSP. She just fights to the other people's weakness and takes her side's advantage when she can. Do not ever compare Valentina Shevchenko's boring ass to my GOAT GSP. Nah, I'm kidding. Yeah, GSP, like, look, I'm not one of these guys that like watch GSP like back in the day, because obviously I don't know how old I was, but GSP is my favorite of all time. But you're right, GSP had a lot of boring fights, and Valentina has a lot of boring fights, but she does a good job sometimes of nullifying her opponent's abilities. Yuri is the weirdest of all weirdos, though, who locks themselves in a solitary Ooh, this is a nice scrap. In solitary voluntarily. Kind of a crazy thing, right? Dude trains in the woods, hits trees like they're punching bags and shit. Like, he's a nut job. But it works for him. Like, it's legitimately like worked for him. I don't know how or why. His brother called him a bad father for not calling his daughter on Thanksgiving. Really? Well, why didn't he call his daughter? Oh, shit, my dogs. I'll be right back. Hold that thought. Enjoy this picture of DDP. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Okay, is the round starting? All right, here we go. Round 3, right? Shit. Is it starting? I feel like she actively tried not to make fights too dominant. Yeah, it's almost like she just tries to not like win too decisively. Like God forbid Valentina Shevchenko goes for like a finish. I think the fight started. GSP was the GOAT at being good and what the other guy wasn't. He was the first really well-rounded motherfucker. Yeah, true. Yeah, true. GSP was so well-rounded. I feel like GSP, like, I saw Lucas Tracy say this, and I agree. Like, was it Lucas? Was it Lucas Tracy? I think it was Lucas that said, like, GSP's the one fighter that, like, if you look at all the old era fighters, GSP's the one guy that, like, would probably do the best in the modern era or something like that. But I agree with that take. It was some take like that. I might have fucked it up. GSP was the GOAT at being good. Obviously, it was true if he got mad at him. Yeah, it probably was true, to be honest. That's why I'm like, wait, why didn't he call her? Same with Izzy. He was unbearable when he was on top, but now that he's been humbled, he seems more laid back. Yeah, I feel the same with Izzy. Like, I kind of almost root for Izzy now. Like, if Izzy were to face someone like Strickland, I'd root for Izzy. I can't lie. Like, I can't even believe I'm saying that as somebody who was like a prime Izzy hater, but I would definitely root for Izzy to beat like even a Mavov or somebody like that. Dog diddling will never not be cool. Yeah, that was but that's the thing. Like, even with Izzy, right? Izzy still kind of did worse than Jamal Hill. Like, Izzy was, doing that to dogs on camera. Whereas Jamal Hill's never had nothing like that. So I don't know. Izzy's just a weirdo. Right now, Jack Jenkins is using a bit of his wrestling. I think nostalgia plays a part in it. Yeah, a little bit, right? I think so. I don't know. I'm one of these guys. I go back and forth. I don't think the new era is as evolved as people say. Like, a lot of people do say, like, oh, the new era. This new era of fighters is so much better. I don't agree with that take. But I also don't think it's, like, I don't know. I'm torn on it. Like, I think a guy like Silva would probably lose to, like, DDP, Hamza. But then I think a guy like like GSP would give problems to guys like JDM and Makachev. So I don't know. I'm torn on it. I want Rob versus Sean so Whitaker can get a dub and get some fans back on his side while shutting the complainer Sean up for a while. Perfect. That's a perfect fight, actually. That's a perfect fight. Whitaker versus... Dude, this mosquito bite. Whitaker versus Strickland is actually a perfect fight. Oh, I think Whitaker could win that like pretty comfortably as well, I think Strickland is just not... but see, Whitaker, I love him, but he's the kind of guy that would lose a boring decision to Sean Strickland, though. As much as I love Whitaker, we miss how active the COVID era champs were. Yeah, man. Izzy, say what you want about Izzy, was active. Volk was active. Oh, rear naked choke. He's got it. He's going to tap. It's over. Wow, he got out of that one. Izzy was super active, and yeah. Nowadays, fighters, like, the contenders are out. No, but even the contenders don't fight, so now we get nothing. We don't get any championship fights or contender fights. The top level fighters are better, but the entry level fighters are the same as before. The top level fighters are better, but the entry level fighters are the same as before. Yeah, maybe, right? Yeah, probably. The top level fight. Yeah, I think so. Let me see. Okay, for example, who do you think would win, Pantoja or DJ? That's a fight I've been like going back and forth on, but I think I've kind of settled on Pantoja winning. That's a fight that I've been like, ooh, I don't know. I feel like Pantoja would win though. But the thing is, like, it would be so close. Striking wise, I mean, DJ, I think it would be competitive on the feet, but DJ could definitely counter him well. DJ has good jiu-jitsu, but like, could Pantoja just overpower him a little bit? I don't know. That's such a tricky fight, man. DJ, okay. It's not bad. I don't know, man. Of all the like prime versus prime, like old school versus new school fights, that's the one that I'm the most torn on. Nice from Jack Jenkins. Nice ending from Jack Jenkins. Good stuff. He won that pretty comfortably. He's obviously done enough. Also, Izzy got a whole generation of college age weaves into MMA. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of like, dude. I love MMA fans, but I also don't love... You know, I don't love MMA fans. I love you guys, and I love most MMA YouTube enjoyers, if you want to call you guys that. But man, there's like some comments I get where I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Sometimes I get comments and I'm like, should I kill my... Like, honestly, it's like if you have one opinion, people get like legitimately like so angry. If I did a prediction video and I said Alex Pereira is going to beat Ankalaev, pay attention to the comments. Like, that's all I'm saying. And no, I think Ankalaev is going to win, by the way. I'm using that as an example. But Pantoja by zombie marauding, yeah, I think Pantoja might win, to be honest. The top 10 heavyweights from the past annihilate the current top 10. I agree with that. See, I agree with that, I think. Yeah. I think heavyweight is the most unevolved division probably of them all. I think heavyweight is not moved at all. Like, I think heavyweight is actually probably devolved. Think about like Velasquez. Think about like Ngannou, Stipe, DC, Rumble. Who else do you got? Of course, like Fedor, if you want to count him. Even Lesnar, man. I think Lesnar could have done all right. Like now, definitely could do all right. Heavyweight is not good. I mean, it's just so bad. Same with the Nelk boys. Yeah, Nelk boys. The Nelk boys, man. You don't like the Nelk boys, man? Yeah, I mean that Waldo guy. I don't know if you know him, but he's the only standout. Oh, you mean the guy that's gonna be the future champion of heavyweight? Yeah, that guy. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that guy. The guy that's gonna KO Tom Aspinall in the first round with a baseball swing. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, he's definitely a... How could I forget about the GOAT? Nah, yeah, he's, he's there. He's cooking right now. All right, Jack Jenkins, man. Shout out to Jack Jenkins, the GOAT. Ugh. Tastes like pee. I'm joking. That was my goon juice. Prime Mark Hunt walk of KOs most heavyweights today. Yeah, walk off KOs. Yeah. I agree. Like, I feel like heavyweight nowadays, light heavyweight. Light heavyweight is the one that interests me. I feel like light heavyweight is not evolved. Actually, I feel like light heavyweight has evolved. Because if you think about it, right, Jones's best wins are like Lyoto Machida, a middleweight. Rampage, a middleweight. DC, I mean, okay, DC's a good win, but like, come on, DC should have been a middleweight, but that is a good win. Gustafsson, that's a good win. Reyes, he lost to. Thiago Santos, he made it competitive. Smith, Smith he beat pretty comfortably, but, took him to a decision. I don't know, man. Like, Anthony Smith fought for a title at light heavyweight. I feel like light heavyweight has actually evolved a lot, Or maybe it hasn't. I don't know. Most heavyweights is like 3.5 guys. Yeah. Oh, I got to shit. We're almost there, though. We're almost at the end of this card. It's been a good card. Make sure you guys like the stream, I guess. We're on the road to 2,000 subs. We're at 1,922. Make sure you guys check out all of my videos. And we're still here, but I'm just plugging everything. Here we go. Co-main event. An instant classic in the making. Jimmy Crute versus Ivan Erslan. Dude, Jimmy Crute, man. Look at this guy. He's like the saddest looking human being ever. He looks so sad. How is this guy even employed? No offense. But, like, geesh, man. Like, no offense, but come on, bro. Like, no offense, but, like, come on, bro. Jimmy Crute, Jimmy Crute, Jimmy Crute, la 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 la. Jimmy Crute, Jimmy Crute, Jimmy Crute, Jimmy Crute, Jimmy Crute, Jimmy Crute. Jimmy Crute, UFC 320, man. I'm excited. Jimmy Crute got me feeling some kind of way looking at the camera like that. Yeah, he's got them. Anyways, Alex Pereira, man. Wow, look at the aura of this guy. Dude, the rare mythical fighter, Alex Pereira with the gray shorts. You guys remember that fight? I think it was like for like one fight he had the white shorts. It might have been for 2 fights, actually. No, it might have been for his first and second fight he had the gray shorts. That's prime Alex Pereira. Nah. Dude, Alex, though, I will say this. Alex at middleweight had a trash chin. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. Maybe his chin was good, but he was rocked like twice really bad. Both by Izzy, who like doesn't rock anybody nowadays. Damn, they're showing when Ankalaev rocked him too. Fuck. Dude, Ankalaev's going to sleep him, isn't he? Fuck. I was recently watching highlights of Mirko Cro Cop versus Fedor and Pride FC. Goonable graps right there. Fedor had to avoid Cro Cop's left high kick tactically. Oh, my God. I love Cro Cop, man. Cro Cop is my guy. Mirko Cro, however you say his name. Mirko Cro, whatever the fuck. Damn, so they're showing Ankalaev Pereira. Damn, what the I gotta rewatch this fight. As boring as it is, I'm gonna rewatch this fight. One thing I will say, though, that people were very wrong on was, like, Ankalaev. Like, a lot of people's predictions, like, on the build-up to the first fight was, dude, Ankalaev is going to take him down and beat him up, man. Dude, Pereira got taken down by Adesanya, man. That means Ankalaev is going to take him down 1,000,000 times, man. That was kind of the take. No offense to you guys in the chat that probably had the same take. I don't really see how Ank is going to get more of an advantage here than Alex. Or I guess more of a benefit from it being a rematch. I don't know how Ank is going to get more of a... I kind of see what you're saying, right? You mean like... And I kind of thought the same thing. It's like... Ank already kind of fought the best he could in the first fight. Like, he didn't take any damage. He avoided all of the strikes. The only thing he didn't get was any takedowns. But overall, like, he outstruck Pereira, used his boxing, kept his distance. So I see what you're saying. Like, in the rematch, that kind of does benefit Pereira because that gives him another 25 minutes to find that chin, whether it's with a high kick or a flying knee or a left hook. So I think that's what you mean. But that's kind of what I was thinking as well. Cro Cop kills most heavyweights and a few light heavyweights too. Yeah, Cro Cop was good, man. Cro Cop is good. Dude, I imagine if the UFC was just like, if we could just have a timeline where all of the prime fighters of every era were just put into one era. If Alex is going to KO Ank, it's going to be with the high kick, yeah. Because he caught him with a nice high kick in round 5, right? That's the strike I remember the most. Because it was very clean. It was very, very clean. It was a high kick. I thought the left hook was going to be money. I thought he was going to catch Ankalaev with a left hook because Ankalaev does kind of leave his... I forget which side it is because he's a southpaw, right? So it would be the right side. He leaves it very open when he throws like a jab and shit. So I thought when he throws that jab, he could get caught with a left hook or maybe some kind of a high kick. But, Alex wasn't fast enough, man. We'll see. Part of me wants to just pick Alex just for the fuck of it, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm definitely picking Merab, though. Like his only moments for holding and capitalizing the hesitation is probably going to be there this time. True. The only thing I worry, though, is like, if Alex isn't going to be as hesitant, is that just going to allow Ankalaev to catch him with something, like earlier? Okay, Alex, he doesn't really respect Ankalaev this time. He goes in there, tries to take his head off, gets KO'd, gets slept. Because Ank does have power, whether we like to admit it or not, sadly. He does have some kind of a power. He slightly stunned Ank with the... Yeah. I remember that strike the most out of that fight. It was the high kick that he landed very clean. I was like, oh, he might have rocked him a little bit there. That was the best strike of the fight, to be honest with you. I am excited for that fight, man. I'm really excited for that fight. Bro, I bet Alex round 3 KO. Alex grazed his hair with a left hook in round 3. Oh, for the first fight? Damn. Yeah, round 3, he won that round, I think. He might have won that round. I'm trying to think. I know he definitely won round 5, for sure. Round 2 or 3 might have been the rounds he won. Or one of the rounds he won. Because he only won 2 rounds, obviously. Going into the first fight, I thought Alex was going to catch him with a 3-2 down the pipe. Yeah, I really thought Alex was going to sleep him, man. I thought... Bro, I've seen Ankalaev get rocked by like Thiago Moises. I was like, dude, he's going to rock him the same way Moises rocked him. Not Thiago Moises. What am I saying? Thiago Santos. Thiago Moises is a lightweight. I'm retarded. Thiago Santos. Thiago Moises. Don't clip that. Thiago Santos. Thiago Moises. I'm a moron. But yeah, Thiago Santos rocked him. Rocked Ankalaev like many years ago. With a left hook, I think. I mean, yeah, Alex has more of it. Thing is, Ank is a southpaw. Yeah, but Alex has more of it. Has more power. Thing is, Ank is a... Yes, I see what you're saying. Yeah, he is a southpaw, right? So that's going to be one of those where it's going to be harder for him to land that left hook. No, actually, well, yeah, it would... Well, no, if he's a southpaw, well, it might be easier, actually. No, I take that back. It'd be easier to land a left hook, but I don't know. I got to rewatch the first fight. Ank barely got his arm up to block, but it still had him backing up. Yeah, Ank doesn't do a great job of blocking. That's why I thought he would get caught. Because I watched this fight against Rakic, and I'm like, dude, he leaves his hands down very, very much. I did so much research for that first fight, by the way. Like, I did so much research. I was watching clips. I was watching full fights. I watched the full Ankalaev Rakic fight again, as boring as that fight was. I watched all of his freaking... And then I was like, fuck. Like, that's the most research I've ever done for a fight. The first Ankalaev Alex fight. I'm never going to freaking do that much research again. It was 1-5. Some people think Alex won round 3, though. Okay. It was 1-5. Yeah. I tried to watch it, but I stopped paying attention by round 3. I got to put it on like 2x speed if I watch it again. I'm going to put it on like 2x speed. That's why I say a high kick is his best shot at catching Ank. Yeah. I really want to pick Alex, man. I really want to pick Alex. I don't know. Should I just... It's just... Oh, man. I might just pick Ank. Ank is a safer pick. It is definitely a safer pick. No, Ank is going to win. Fuck. I don't know, though. What if Alex, with the... He's going to have the new haircut. He's going to have the new shorts. What if he just goes in round 1, just sleeps him? What if? What if in just round 1 just sleeps him with a high kick? Just sleeps him. That would be what the sport needs so badly right now. Like, this sport needs a moment like that. Alex Pereira to just come in, destroy Ankalaev, and be active again. Oh my god, the sport would be so good, bro. Then we could get like Alex Pereira or Yuri 3, Alex versus Khalil. Well, I don't really want that. I'll take Alex Yuri 3 though. That would be fun. Alex versus Reyes. Even Alex Oberg I'll take. It's either that or we get Ankalaev Oberg. So Ink 2-3-4 first fight, but it was close. Yeah, 2-3, 2-3-4. Yeah, I think Ink won as well. By the way, I do think Ink won the first fight. Sadly, I actually think Alex should not throw as many leg kicks because it leaves him squared. True. True. Yeah, it might leave him to get countered, right? Throws a low kick and then Ink counters with a yeah. I think I don't know. Those jabs to the body, if you could get in close. But Ankalaev does do such a good job of just like keeping his distance, not getting tagged, keeping away. I might pick Alex for the rematch, but I picked Ank for the first one. Yeah, I picked Alex for the first one. I'm currently going with Ankalaev, but I want to pick Alex. I'm kind of trying to convince myself to go with Alex, but I don't think it's working. Also, I can see Alex having a salty crash out if he KOs Ank. Maybe he gets in his face and Glover breaks it up. Good point. I could see that too. I could see him emoting on Ankalaev or something, or him getting in his face. Yeah, bro. That would be cinema, bro. If Alex, you guys hear my voice, you hear how excited I am for this prospect? Alex KOs Ankalaev, gets in his face, starts teabagging. Oh, that'd be so fire, bro. The Dagestani fans would kill themselves. They would literally crash out. It would be awesome. And then the next month, we get JDM KOing Makachev. Oh, my God. We get JDM KOing Makachev the next month. Holy shit. And then Martin Batista sleeps Umar. Oh, my gosh. No way. And then Khabib gets knocked out in a street fight by Conor. No, let me stop. He gets knocked out in a street fight. Let me stop. I legally can't say that, I don't think. I might pick Alex for the... Didn't really affect Ank and he got rocked like that? Yeah. Alex is 38. He ain't doing all that. Yeah, Alex is cooked. I don't think he should throw leg kicks. Alex is 38. But he does seem pretty angry, though, Alex. I've never seen Alex this angry. I've never seen Alex this angry in a build-up to a fight ever. He's literally, like, calling him curse words and shit. He's, like, really angry. He's like, well, I don't know what he says in Brazilian, but he's like, he's a fucking asshole, and he's calling him all kinds of names. He's a trash champion. I'll slap him in the face. He's literally saying all of this about Ankalaev. Garbage champion. I'll slap him in the face. Fuck Ankalaev. He's an N-word. No, he didn't say that. Or emotes on him. Yeah. He's going to emote on him like he did to Jamal Hill. I think he just wants to taste those last pay-per-view points, so he's promoting. Ooh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Maybe. He's doing a very good job of promoting. Very good job. Very good job of promoting. Because the UFC ain't going to promote this, so Alex Pereira might as well. Because ain't nobody else going to do it. Hopefully we get a KO in this co-main event, by the way. I forgot this card is even going on. I'm just reading chat. Or if he loses, he'll storm out the cage. Get so upset that he cries. I could see him like crying. I could see like him doing like the, or like hand on the hips, like looking up at the thing, like Volkanovski when he lost. Hand on the hips, kind of like looking up at the replay of it. You know, I could see that. I could see that. Look at Mike Beltran, man. This guy looks like a. Actually, I don't want to say that. I think he's gonna sue me if I say that. All right, let me see. All right, it's about to start right now. All right, here we go. Round 1. Okay, round 1. Jimmy, what is... This is a co-main event in 2025. My dog is playing with a bone, I think. He might just do the arrow emote if he wins. He's going to steal Adesanya's, man. Adesanya invented that. No, I'm kidding. Did you know Vanderlei Silva is fighting tonight? Against who? Bro, I hate this sport. Why is Vanderlei Silva at like 80 years old fighting, bro? Please. Is he actually fighting tonight? Is he fighting like dirty boxing or some kind of promotion like that? Vanderlei Silva in 2025. Can he just like get a normal job? Like, no offense, man, but like just become a YouTuber. Ooh, nice left hook from Urslan. I think I picked Urslan to win. I think I picked Urslan to win this fight, to be fair. Excuse me. Excuse me, boys. Hold on, Jimmy Crute might get a sub here. That'd be so far if Jimmy Crute just subbed him. So we could get on to the main event. Imagine if Alex gets so mad that he tries to soccer kick Hank. That'd be funny. Dude, Alex, he did get mad in the first fight, right? Because he threw him to the ground, like right at the bell. But that wasn't like, yeah, that was like within the fight. But he threw him like really hard. Which was technically the only takedown in that fight, which is hilarious. No idea it's a boxing fight, though. Okay, it's a bit safer, I get. Well, boxing is not really safer, but at least it's not like bare knuckle or something. Or maybe no job at all, retired pro athlete. Exactly. Yeah, but then, like, they should make pensions then for MMA fighters. But then, but the problem is, like, the problem with the pensions thing, well, I guess there would have to be an eligibility, right? Because you can't just be like 0-5 in the UFC like the Taffa brothers and then get a pension. Like, that would just not be fair. But it should be like maybe, how would that work? See, I don't even know how that would work. Anyways, like Gilbert did to Hamza, yeah. Yeah, a lot of people forget about that moment. Even the ref didn't pick up on it. But yeah, Gilbert Burns did soccer kick Hamza. That's pretty funny. I think soccer kick should be allowed. I've always said this. It would force grapplers to actually be grapplers, and I don't know. Knees to a grounded opponent should be allowed, stuff like that. Just so I can see DDP just soccer kick Hamza. Or at least try to. Yeah, maybe he missed, but he ooh. Damn. Jimmy Crute. Jimmy Crute. I'm going to get Jimmy Crute on one of these streams one day. You know what? First BXG interview from a fighter is going to be BXG X Jimmy Crute. That's going to be the first interview. You would probably do it too. Jimmy Crute would actually probably let me interview him. He tapped from that, really? That weak-ass sub? Yo, he did a backflip and landed on his ACLs. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He did a backflip and landed on both of his ACLs. No way. The Darren Till. My voice is shot. Dude, he did a backflip and landed on both his knees. That's actually so bad. That was so bad, chat. I don't know if you saw that. He did a backflip and landed on both of his knees. Yo, that was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Bro, this dude actually did a he did a backflip and landed and almost tore both his ACLs. But I think that was such a weak sub. What the fuck, man? That's so weak. I know I'm not a fighter. I can't say it's not weak, but like I've never seen anyone tap to that. That looks, at most, that's just uncomfortable. That's not like something you tap to, I feel like. Let's go, man. Or at least try to. I've done me fucking ACL. Dude, I like Jimmy Crute. He's funny. I'm rooting for Jimmy Crute. Fuck it. Jimmy Crute. Man, that was a crazy fight. That was a war, man. Main event's about to start, boys. For the boys. For the fucking boys, man. Oh, I got a goon. Sorry. That was the type of fight that makes fans like grappling, yeah. That had some good grappling, to be fair. That's some good grappling. That's some good grappling moments. Jimmy Crute's a solid jiu-jitsu fighter, I guess. That was like a say uncle type submission. Yeah, say uncle. That's like the one the bully puts you in high school, man. That's just I don't know. That's a crazy. Yeah, that's the one that the bullies get on the freaking I don't know. That was like a say uncle. About to fall asleep, gotta see Reyes. Yeah, Reyes is good. Bro, I swear, if we stood up for this whole card, we've been here for an hour and a half. I know I've missed like the entire prelims, but who cares, right? but I've pretty much been only here for the main card. Just to see Dominick Reyes get slept or get outpointed by Oldberg, I'm going to... I can't say what I'm going to do. Damn, Urslan. I think I picked him to win, right? Well, he was kind of doing good on the feet, but he's shit. He just got to the UFC and he's already 0-3. He's going to get cut, like, right away. That sucks, man. Like, you can even see it in his face. Like, he knows he's going to get cut next. That sucks. Shout out to Jimmy Crute. Every time I look at Jimmy Crute, I think of Anthony Smith with the leg thing. I always think of Anthony Smith when I see Jimmy Crute's face. That's fine. Jamal Hill should face the loser of the main event. Jamal should face the loser. Nah, Jamal should face down. Jamal should face freaking John Cena in a Royal Rumble steel cage match. I don't know. Bro, he's not sleeping. The Devastator. The Devastator. Yeah, no, he's not going to sleep our GOAT. Bro, the last person he slept was like Alonzo Menifield, to be fair. So, like, he's not going to sleep Dominick Reyes, all jokes aside. Melbourne? They always go to Perth. They never go to, like, Melbourne or Sydney, Australia. Or is Melbourne in Sydney? I don't know. But they always go to Perth. I like Paul Felder. Paul Felder's, like, my favorite commentator. I have no idea why, but I just like Paul Felder. But he's got, like, an aura. I think Hill Mirzakhanov is it, though. That's what I like the most. Hill Mirzakhanov is the fight I want the most. Have you seen how big Jamal Hill got? No. Is he, like, massive now? He should move to light heavyweight, actually. You know what? Forget about the Mirzakhanov fight. Jamal Hill moved to light heavyweight. Wait, no. He isn't light heavyweight. I mean heavyweight. He should move to heavyweight. Sorry. JDM! He should move to heavyweight. I feel like he would do good at heavyweight. Like, he'll probably get slept, but... Yeah, I saw he dapped up Pereira. That's what I saw. He was at the PI, yeah. Aussie Dom, oi Reyes. I think Dom's got this, man. Aussie, Dom, oi Reyes. The last time they went to Sydney was Izzy versus Whitaker. Ah, so it's bad luck, right? Wait, is that when Izzy slept him, or was that when they had that boring rematch? I always thought he would do good at heavyweight. Yeah, he should move to heavyweight. Why not? That way he could come in fat, you know? He's got solid hands. He's got good power. He looks very drained on the scales all the time, you know? The guys aren't that technical. He'd probably do really good at heavyweight, you know? And I don't think his chin is bad. Like, yes, he's been dropped, but same with Johnny Walker. Yeah, Johnny Walker, too. He's another guy. But he did just win his last fight, so maybe Johnny Walker is the GOAT. When Izzy slapped him. Ah, okay. Wasn't he kind of bullying Whitaker during the build-up to that fight? Wasn't he being kind of, like, weird to Whitaker? Correct me if I'm wrong. There was one of those fights where, like, he was, like... He was kind of, like, fucking with Whitaker. A Reyes win will make this year worth it, and Hill should move to heavyweight, just nervous about his limited movement. That's exactly what I was thinking, Ngannou. Is that how you say your name? Ngannou Mendiza. That's exactly what I was thinking. Like, I'm just picturing him being plotty at heavyweight. Because he's already so plotty at light heavyweight. Now imagine that with added fat. And he's just trying to move around, and he's just getting, like, pieced up by some, like, solid heavyweight, like Ante DeLija or, like, Waldo Cortez, you know what I mean? Fuck it, Yan should move up, too, since he's slowed down. Good, yeah, I think all these, like, mid-light heavyweights should just move up. He's crafty enough to get decision wins, exactly. Is Reyes shape gonna gas him out? Oh, is Reyes' physique? His physique does look terrible, I can't lie. But he low-key is always... I don't know how he looked during the John Jones fight, but he usually looks kind of that flabby. I don't know. Maybe. I trust, though, like... he's had 5 rounders before, whereas Oberg has had no 5 rounders. So I trust that he's going to be more prepared for a 5 rounder than Oberg, and he's going to know what it feels like to be in those championship rounds, against John Jones of all people, by the way. I still can't believe they cut Biggie Boy. Yeah, but the Tafa brothers, but get this, Cheese, the Tafa brothers get to pull out of 7 fights. I'm not even joking. Apparently Justin Tafa has pulled out of 7 fights or something crazy number like that. And he's still employed. Unless Biggie Boy was asking for like a lot more money or something, I don't know why they would cut him. Yeah, I don't like how he chode. He looks for this fight. Yeah, he's looking real fat, man. Less muscle requires less oxygen. See? Less oxygen. Wait, is that a good thing? Wait, less oxygen. It's a good thing. Well, that would be... It would probably be harder for him to make weight, though, if he had... I don't know. He usually has abs, though. Maybe he's fat because he has more power. Who, Reyes? Ooh. Wait, let me see. Reyes versus... Let me just... What was the one where he beat Jacoby? Reyes versus Jacoby. Let me see what his physique was for that. Yeah, he looked in better shape for sure. He did look in better shape, to be fair, for this fight. Yeah, he looked in better shape. He didn't look like he was over his own body. Reyes versus, let's say, Krylov. Reyes versus Krylov. Yep, I could see a little bit of six-pack lining going on there too. Yeah, that's a bad thing. Why would he be in less shape? You could see he has a little bit of handles though over his shorts, but we're doing a physique analysis right now for Reyes, and yeah, he did look in better shape in his last fight, to be honest with you. I'm looking at it now. How the fuck do you get hospitalized from cutting to 265? Isn't that like... Bro, Justin Tafa was going to miss the heavyweight limit by like 7 pounds. What is he doing? What is his grand strategy to just like come in as fat as possible in camp and just pray? Like, you're not going to make weight. How much... What the fuck, man? How do you get hospitalized from cutting to 265? You're a professional fighter. What the fuck, man? That's absurd. That's so crazy, man. He's doing the Jamal Hill strategy. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's not... I'm worried. I'm worried for Reyes. You need to change retire after that. Change retire. What does that mean? Oh, who? Tafa needs to retire? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, he does. Justin Tafa making Shamil look like... And Shamil, at least, is in better shape. Shamil has gotten in better shape than Justin Tafa. Flabby fighters low-key have better cardio. DC, Fluffy, Nate Diaz, Kane. That's true, to be fair. That is true, actually. He's kind of cooking with that. Nate Diaz. Fluffy's the best example of like a modern fighter that has great cardio. That's a good point, actually. I don't know. Maybe there is something to be said about fluffy fighters. Or flabby fighters, not fluffy fighters. Holy bloat. The only rip fighter that has an amazing gas tank is Marab. Yeah, true. Volk has a good gas tank, but like an amazing gas tank, Marab. Yeah, Marab has the best gas tank. And then a lot of the guys with good gas tanks are like Max Holloway, who's like skinny. So yeah. I think this is Oberg, right? Or is this feels like a song Reyes would come out to, though. We need a Dominick Reyes first round KO, man. Dude, there's a fucking... Okay, I think it's gone. Booger in my nose. We need a Dominick Reyes KO now. That sounded very zesty. It is Dom. The GOAT. No reaction for Dominick Reyes, of course. Obviously, he's in enemy territory. Let's see. Maybe when he walks out, they'll give him a reaction. Please. I don't know if you guys saw, but like only half the arena is there. By the way, like they didn't even sell good tickets for this show. They sold terrible tickets for this. I don't know if it's my volume, but I hear like no reaction for Reyes other than like 3 people. Dominick Reyes is getting no reaction, bro. I'm gonna kill myself. Marab is the exception. Where's Volk, mate? I need to see him fight Lerone Murphy, bruv. Yeah, I need Volk to fight, man. I love Volkanovski. I think he's gonna fight, but he's saying something about there's a spanner in the works regarding him and Lerone Murphy, so I have no idea what that means. I hope they don't just say, hey, Yair, are you ready? I hope not. If it's Evloev, fine. It's either Evloev or Murphy. Right now, I kind of prefer if you go with Murphy. He's got really good momentum right now. Just go with him. But I don't know what's going on with the UFC right now. If they fumble Lerone Murphy versus Volkanovski and give it to, like, Yair, I'm just going to fucking kill myself. Islam has a good gas tank, but still slows down. Yeah. Islam was another guy I thought of. He was another guy that came into my head. Pause. It was reported on the local Perth news. I saw it on the I saw it on Twitter. The news actually said it themselves. Literally the Perth news, the Australian news. What's Reyes' physique looking like? Let me see. He's getting Vaseline put on his face. He kind of... Did he just pick his nose? Is he picking his nose? He doesn't look as flabby, I feel like. I can't really see, though. I can't really see. Come on, Reyes, hurry up. He actually... How does he look... What the fuck? He looks like skinnier. He doesn't look as flabby, though. Wait, what the fuck? He looked worse at the weigh-ins, I swear. He kind of looks in better shape, or am I tripping? Maybe it's the lighting or something. I swear he looks like in a little bit better shape. This event be like, can I win by 29-28 decision, mate? I literally saw him pick his nostrils. I think he was putting Vaseline in them, but that was just so random. I kind of feel like Volk's chance of losing to Movsar increases the more that they delay that fight. I agree. The more that they wait for Volk to get right back in there, you're kind of like delaying. Yeah, I agree. Because I'm pretty confident Volk would beat Movsar, but if you wait until like next year, it's like, bro, Volk is like only got so little time left. Movsar has a good gas tank too. Yeah, true. I want to see it in a 5-rounder though. I sadly agree. Movsar's a marauder. Yeah, sadly. Did we not just see him pick his nostrils? Yeah. He doesn't look as toned. Yeah. not as toned as his last fight for sure. Dude, my throat was like shot. If Dom had real friends, they would tell him to cut his hair. His hairline is... Can he not afford a hair transplant? I agree with you, though. His haircut looks terrible. But I can't really picture him bald for some reason either. It's one of those. Maybe he can't picture himself bald either. Maybe it would give him aura, though. I don't know. Dude, I'm about to pick my nostrils. They're fucking, like, so itchy right now. Heart says Reyes. Brain says Reyes. Exactly. Penis says Reyes. Volk is only getting older, and if he has a fight camp before facing Movsar injuries, he'll say, yeah. If they wait until 2026, he might lose, man. He needs to be active. Like, he needs to fight again this year. It has to be. It has to be this year. God bless Reyes, man. Let's go. God bless Reyes. Let's freaking go, man. He's got this one. He's got this one. He's got this, man. Oldberg, he looks, he looks nervous, man. Look at Oldberg. He looks like he's about to cry. Yo, Oldberg's literally crying right now. Holy shit, he's that nervous. No, Oldberg is definitely nervous. I mean, main event against Dominick Reyes. Reyes is on a 3-fight finishing streak. I mean, I know I'd be fucking terrified, right? You got Eugene Behrman. I haven't seen Eugene Behrman in a minute. I forgot about this guy. Fucking Eugene Behrman. Dude, I haven't seen Eugene Behrman in forever. God bless Reyes. Oberg has a hammerhead. What the F? I know, bro. I'm telling you guys, this guy's got a weird, he's got a weird head. I always say he looks like a frog. I'm not trying to make fun of him. Look, I know I'm not a... Nice cartwheel. Okay. Yo, he didn't dap up Reyes. Yo! He didn't dap up his opponent. I thought he was going to do the Charles Oliveira where he, daps up the corner, but he kind of just walked right past him. Yo! What the fuck is he doing? He's doing sprints. Bro, this guy, please get... Bro, Reyes, please sleep Carlos Oberg. This guy sucks, man. Just sleep this guy, please. He's doing all that running just to have a freaking boring point fighting performance. He does have a hammerhead, though. Omberg is Polynesian Luke Rockhold. Bro, yeah, Oberg 100%. 100% G. Oberg's gonna sleep him, G. Did you know that? Oberg 100% G. He's gonna sleep him, G. Did you know that Oberg was a male performer or a male stripper? Maybe. I mean, I guess I could see it. Pause. No homo. If you told me Luke Rockhold was one, I wouldn't. Trying to shake the jitters. Yeah, that's probably what it is, right? He's trying to shake it off. He is kind of doing a lot. He's stretching. I get it. You're nervous, of course. Everyone's nervous. Even if you... Bro, I get nervous before sparring. But, Reyes... See, this is where I feel like this is the difference, though. Reyes has fought, Yuri Prohaska, John Jones... Then you got Krylov and stuff. I get those aren't big names, but Yuri Prohaska and John Jones alone, and Jan Blachowicz, he's prepared for names like that. Oberg's biggest test was Jan Blachowicz at 40 something, coming off of a layoff and surgeries. No offense, but there is something to be said about Reyes. He's already kind of been here thousands of times already. Not thousands, but you know my fucking point. He's been here dozens of times. The Yuri fight was a main event in the Apex. The Jones fight was a main event. The Blachowicz fight, I think, was a co-main event or main event. Trying to save light heavyweight Dom Reyes. Robbed old statue man Yan, by the way. Yeah, it was also a robbery. So he did beat Blachowicz, but it was a robbery. Here we go. Let's go, Dom. Introduction for Dom. I said millions of times before. I'm so stupid. Let's go. That's why I'm not good at streaming. I'm more of a pre-recorded, I thought he beat Yan, but that performance didn't give me confidence in Oberg. Same. It's my exact take. That's how Izzy discovered him. So Izzy was in a... You know what? That doesn't surprise me. Izzy was in a gay strip club, and he said... This Carlos Oberg guy, he's got potential. Botched. If Oberg fought Khalil, I don't know who I'd root for. I'd probably root for Khalil, man. I don't like Oberg at all, man. I just don't like Oberg. It's not even he has no personality, in my opinion, and he fights so boring. At least Khalil has some highlights. Oberg's best highlight is Alonzo Manyfield, bro. 2-3 years ago. Oberg is boring, and Khalil is an ore farming weirdo. Yeah. Do more streams, that's neat. I'll try to. It's just the sport has been kind of boring, and I do, to be honest with you guys, I do prefer doing videos, so that's why I do a video a day. All right, here we go. The fight's about to start. Holy shit, Oberg looks very scared. He's shifting his jaw, he's licking his lips. He's all nervous just to have a point fighting decision. What if Reyes sleeps him right away? Wait, let me try to get the chat up here. Let me get the chat right there. I got it on my phone. Because I don't know, I can't get the chat. If Oberg Oberg beats up Dan Hooker weekly. Dude, Dan Hooker, man. Oh, nice hard low kick from Oberg. If Oberg fought Khalil, millions, Oberg's boring. I'm bullshitting about Izzy discovering. I know. I was going along with it. Um, that wouldn't even shock me. Do more streams. That's neat. Yeah, I'll try. I'm not gonna hate on the fella. I don't. Well, I'll probably do a stream for the press conference, UFC 320 for sure. That's gonna be a big press conference, a very big press conference. I'm gonna hate on. I'm not gonna hate on the fella. I don't know him, but I think everybody's rooting for Reyes. Yeah, I just hate on his like fighting style. I don't like his personality. I don't care for. I'm just talking about like. I definitely hate his fighting style. I don't care. It's very easy to root against is like point fighting. Dude, all the guys from like this gym fight that way though. Did you guys see the Navajo Sterling fight earlier? Boring as shit. Boring fight. They all have like a point fighting, just like kickboxing style, man. But it works for these guys, right? Oberg is about a, if he wins this, he might get a title shot, so. I mean, but he is coming off of a old man Jan Blachowicz win. I think, come on, Reyes. Just come on, sleep him. The thing is with, nice high kick. The thing is with this fight, though, it's like Reyes is a counter striker. Oberg is a counter striker. So this is why I thought this fight would be boring. It is two counter strikers going at it. Pause. So it's kind of like, you know. Oh, nice two from Oberg, though, to be fair. That was the best shot of the fight so far. Izzy dog sits for all his teammates. Yeah. He's like, I got it. I'll watch your dog. Yo, but Izzy, I don't really, dude, my grandma's going to watch the dog. No, I got it. I promise I got it. I'll do it for free. That was weird from Reyes. Goofy little. Oh, my God. Reyes getting pieced up, man. He got jabbed. He's losing right now on the feet. He's losing right now. He got 1-2, and then he got jabbed really hard. Obviously, I think he's got a chin. I don't think Oberg has the power to KO him, but we'll see. I think if it gets to the later rounds, Dominick Reyes definitely has the advantage. Definitely can open up Oberg more. I mean, obviously, it benefits Reyes, right? If it gets to like rounds 3, 4, 5. But if Oberg can get him out of here early. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Come on, Reyes. I think. Come on. Reyes hasn't landed anything significant yet. Nothing to really make Oberg respect him. Oberg's not walking him down or anything, but he's kind of just. He's, you know. Landed some low kicks. It's a typical Oberg fight. Landed some low kicks. A nice jab. A nice 1-2. Reyes is looking flabby. I can't lie. He is looking flabby. Nice 2 to the body. Damn, Reyes. Throw something, man. Look, you got 5 rounds to play with, but those rounds could slip away very fast. He's trying to set up the 2 upstairs again. I could see Reyes getting rocked with like a freaking 2 upstairs, man. Fuck. And then we're going to have to... Bro, I swear, if Oberg KOs Reyes... Yeah, I just said it. He just KO'd Reyes. No fucking way. No way I just said that. There's no way I just said that. There's no way I just said that. There's no way I just said that and it happened. I just... That has got to be the most... That's the worst time... I don't know what to say. I'm like stunned right now. I could just see it coming, man. I don't know what to say. I'm like stunned right now. I could see it. First of all, I could just see it coming. I like you with the 2, like you said, even. Yeah, I could just see it coming, man. I'm like, he's throwing the 2 to the body. He's setting it up upstairs, man. And Reyes is not, he's not making him pay for it at all. Reyes is a moron, bro. Fuck. I should not watch this fucking card, man. What a waste of my time. I'm killing myself tonight. He's dead. Fuck. Well, Lucas Tracy was right. Lucas was right, man. I'm gonna have a mid-sleep. I'm so angry. Ending it all. I'm gonna kill myself tonight. Goodbye. Oh my god, bro. Ending it all. The little. I mean, at least he slept him because now he's coming off of a KO. I'll say that. At least he slept him. You know what? No, wait, that's fucked up to say. But at least he's... Okay, wait. This is where I'm going to cope, right? If he would have beat him by like a boring decision, I would have been more angry. But at least he slept him, so it's like, okay, he's going to come off of a... Bro, there's... Oh my god. We're going to have to... We're going to have to sit through a Carlos Oberg Magomed Ankalaev fight one day. This is where this is all leading to. We're going to really have to sit through a Carlos Oberg Magomed Ankalaev fight. That's really going to be our reality. The sport is dead. The sport is done. It's over. The sport is done. The sport is dead. The sport is done. Fuck, man. Yeah, Dan Hooker is the only CKB that goes to war. The dream was fun, man. Fuck! I'm like, dude, look at Reyes' face, man. No! No, man! Reyes looks depressed, man. He looks like he's gonna. He looks like he's like sobbing. No! Look at Reyes' face, man. I'm gonna cry, man. I'm gonna cry, man. No, Reyes actually looks so sad. Oh, he looks so sad, bro. It was Carlos Oberg of all people. Why couldn't it be? I would have taken Ankalaev sleeping Reyes. I would have taken Khalil Roundtree, Jamal Hill, Yuri Prohaska, John Jones, Alex Pereira, Tai Tuivasa, Junior Tafa, Israel Adesanya, Jan Blachowicz. And it had to be Carlos Oberg. It had to be Carlos Oberg, man. And now Reyes is going to kill himself. Fuck! He looks so depressed. Did you guys see his face? He looks so depressed. Reyes should have imposed his will. He did nothing to make him respect him, man. He just stood there and then just got slapped, man. Fuck! What's up, Torrin Brown, man? Fuck, man. BXG Suicide Watch. Or Suicide Squad. Yeah, fuck, man. How the F is Reyes gonna sleep like that? I like how nobody reacted loud. It was like I was shocked, but I also knew it was coming. Like, I said it, like, hopefully in like 5 years when there's a clip page for my channel, hopefully, one of you guys clip that, and that's going to be a perfect clip. I literally said he's going to get slept with the 2 or something like that, or if he gets slept, or some shit, and he gets slept with a 2. Horribly timed, man. I mean, it's good timing, right? Because UFC 320 is next week. So it is. They aligned it really well. He just got a KO. UFC 320 is next week. It's a perfect... I'm going to kill myself. I'm actually so sad. Alex is getting his belt back, trust. Okay, well, Alex gets his belt back, sleeps Carlos Oberg, gets revenge for our boy. All hope is on Pereira, man. Fuck, man. Alex isn't getting the belt back. I know. This sport, we don't get good things in the sport anymore, man. This is what the sport has become. Sad for Reyes, but I didn't watch the Yan fight, so I like this dude. Can't wait for Carlos Steinberg to get chinned. Carlos Steinberg. Oh yeah, Bryce Mitchell's not a fan of that guy. Dude, wow, Oberg, man. Fuck! Carlos Steinberg, man. Fuck this guy. I'm so sad. I'm actually freaking... Dom was way too hesitant. He was just way too respectful. Way too respectful, Ryu. Way too respectful. He was just waiting. He was waiting to get slept, honestly. Was getting caught with twos to the body, got caught with a jab, caught with multiple jabs, caught with even some low kicks, and he did nothing to make him respect him, man. Kiwi casuals are happy now. My fucking Carlos Steinberg. How good is the legendary Polish power? I mean, he's one of my goats, man. I love Blachowicz. That's like my freaking my idol. So, what if Blachowicz makes a comeback and sleeps Oberg when Oberg is champion in 2026? Magomed is just better than Alex. He's gonna F it, bro. Yeah, I saw that shit coming. Way too respectful. Well, time to watch Power Slap. Time to watch How to Kill Yourself videos is what I'm gonna watch. How to Kill Myself 101. How to jump off a bridge. Would you crash out if Alex gets the belt back only to get slept by Oberg? Okay, so that means we don't get Ink. So Ink Alive is not champion. But that means we have to sit through an Oberg title run. You know what? I would crash out, but I'd be happier if Oberg was champion than Ink Alive. I'll take Oberg as champion over Ink Alive. You know. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, probably, actually. Fuck, man. I like that he got a KO because it's like, all right, cool. He finally got a KO against a top contender. That's good. He's going to get a title shot most likely over it, but fuck. Do I even want to do a video on this card? I'll probably just talk about the main event and just get out of there. I'll just skip. I'll just talk about the main event, skip through the rest of the fights, and then tomorrow I'll work on the UFC 320 predictions. I'll probably do a separate video, though, for Alex, because I really want to go in-depth on that fight. So I'll do a whole separate video for that. Would you crash out? Yes. I guess you can do Jamal Hill Reyes next. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take him. Reyes, just retire, bro. Just retire. We're done with you, Reyes. We're done. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Didn't Roundtree KO Carlos in the past? Yeah, I think so, you know. I mean, Carlos... I would still pick like Yuri to beat him, or I would pick Ankalaev or Yuri or guys like that to beat Carlos Oberg, because this didn't really show me much. All it showed me was, okay, he landed on Reyes with one decent shot and he just immediately slapped him, basically. I guess that, to be fair, like Reyes' chin has probably never improved. Let's be honest. Like let's be honest. And I said this in my prediction video a few days ago for this card. He was never hit very clean. Like, Anthony Smith didn't land nothing clean on him. And either way, it's Anthony Smith. Jacoby didn't land nothing on him. And Krylov didn't get a chance to land on him because he got slept. So, I guess you can do no one versus Rain. Didn't Roundtree KO. Oberg versus Ank is a Moloch versus Ball type matchup. That's funny. Moloch versus Ball type matchup. Dom Shin, bruz. Dog, I don't even know if Reyes beats Hill. Yeah, I was thinking that too, Meadow. I'm like, does he even beat Jamal Hill? Honestly. What state are you from? I'm in America, brother. That's all I'm going to say. I'll tell you guys what state I'm in like, you know, give me a few years. Let me, let me blow up a little bit once, Khalil versus Oberg would be interesting to watch. It would. It would, especially now that, they both improved, I guess. BXG is from Michigan. Yeah, I'm from Michigan. Yeah, let's go with that one. Really? Really what? Oh, that they fought before? I feel like they have fought before. I feel like they have Oberg versus Roundtree. Because I feel like Oberg early in his career fought Roundtree, but maybe, let me see. Nah, they've actually never fought. Wait. Whoever said they fought is wrong. Whoever said they fought, you're a liar. Get out of my chat. No, I'm kidding. But they've never fought before. Nah, they've never fought before. From what I'm seeing. They were supposed to fight. No. Oberg was supposed to fight Jamal Hill because Khalil Roundtree was injured. No, because he took steroids. I remember. They've never fought, actually. No, they've never fought. Bro thought he randomly got his chin back. No, I never thought Carlos Oberg would chin him though. The guy whose best KO is Alonzo Manyfield. Sorry, but no, I didn't think he got his chin back. Bro thought Reyes. Are you sure you're not thinking of Carl Rock? I think yeah. They never fought before. Stale. I kind of my voice just went shaky there. Sorry. I'm sad about Reyes, man. I kind of thought I remembered. I feel like Oberg has been slept in the past, though, right? I'm not tripping. He definitely has been slept, like, early in his career. Send Reyes 2-3 years to boxing and forget. Bro, there's no saving Reyes. Fuck. I'm actually sad. I'm going to rewatch my reaction later. I'm actually so sad about that. Oh, my gosh. Make sure you guys like the stream, I guess, to support Reyes, you know? If you like this stream, all proceeds of the stream, all $2 of the stream that I generate from this stream will go to Dominick Reyes' GoFundMe Foundation. I would love that matchup, Calls versus Roundtree. It's a good matchup, actually. Both, two kickboxers. I could see Roundtree. I don't know. I'd lean Roundtree, I think. It's light heavyweight, so... It's like heavyweight, though. They all got popping. Reyes last year wins were versus guys who don't hit hard and didn't get hit much either. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. I thought, like, he would be able to survive as the rounds went on. Because I did think Oberg would win the earlier rounds. I said, I think Oberg will win probably rounds 1 and 2. But rounds 3, 4, and 5, obviously, would be an advantage towards Reyes, because he's, I don't know. I'm going to kill myself. Oberg got killed in his debut. Yeah, it was in his debut, right? I didn't think it'd be like that, though, but picked third round KO, yeah. Yeah, he didn't do anything, man. Reyes kind of, obviously you're going to get killed. You're just standing there, eating shots to the body, eating low kicks, eating jabs. Like, it was going to happen. He got killed by Kennedy, Reyes versus Tony for mayor of CTE Society. He looks so depressed after that fight, by the way. Like, just so depressed. I want to see what Twitter is saying. I want to see if they're all on suicide watch. Didn't even land the punch. Just got outclassed. Yeah. I'm actually so angry. I'm actually so angry, man. Fuck. Oh, Metal. Yo. My guy, Metal. He's donating to the Reyes Relief Foundation. Thank you, Metal. I appreciate it. God bless you, man. Your streams are good, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you, man, so much. I'm going to try to stream more. I know I don't stream as much as I should. But, yo, bro. Yo, can you take your hat off? Anyways, forget about that comment. Thank you for the fucking donation, man. I appreciate it so much. And yeah, I appreciate it, and I appreciate it. Thank you. And I appreciate it. Bro, my Twitter news somehow predicted Oberg versus Reyes first round KO. I saw it coming, man. I saw it coming. Jax Dollaway should fight Waddy Kimblett. I didn't like that he was trying to play too technical game with Oberg. I agree, Kobe. I feel like he definitely just didn't do enough, man. He should have. It looked like he was trying to kind of explode in that last when he got slept. It looked like he was. I don't know. He's just retarded. But thank you again, Meadow. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Yo, can you take your hat off real quick, please? I can sense you are balding, bro. I have literally hundreds of videos of me without a hat. My hair just looks terrible right now. I'm not balding. Go to one of my other videos. I have my hair out. Did you lose your house, bro? Why did you remind me, bro? Fuck. They're knocking, aren't they? Fuck, they're about to knock soon. Fuck. Shit. Well, after this stream, we'll see. If you guys see me doing videos from inside a box, Reyes died like he was in a Sabrina Carpenter music video. Sabrina Carpenter music video. Is there one where she dies or something? Hiding your Dominick Reyes hairline. How old do you guys think I am? I don't have a Dominick Reyes hairline. I'm not Lucas Tracy, okay? Shout out to Lucas Tracy. Max Holloway versus Paddy Pimblett should be next. What do you think about that matchup? Love that matchup, Torin. Love that matchup. I think it's a great matchup. I think Max Holloway would win, though, pretty... I don't want to say comfortably, but I'd be pretty confident that Max Holloway would win that fight. So I think Max Holloway would win, but I love that fight. I think it's a good fight. 31 or 32. And I think that fight could happen, but like Max is going to be injured for the rest of the year, he said. So unless Paddy just waits until next year to fight, I could see it end up being like Paddy versus Armin, to be honest with you. But then what do you do with like Dan Hooker? The division's a mess. 31 or 30. You think I'm 31 or 32 years old? Do I look that old? Holy shit, man. I must be eating the wrong foods, or I got to take care of my skin. I don't know. Men always die in Sabrina music videos. Oh, yeah, she hates men, doesn't she? But she's, I bet you she's dating a man right now. Are you going to check out Alex's sparring footage with the new custom shorts? I'll check it out right now. Thank you for reminding me. I'll watch it right now. What's his YouTube? It's just Alex Pereira, right? Damn, bruh. You guys really think I'm 31 or 32 years old? You look mid to late 20s. You guys are off. Like, I'm not going to tell you guys my age because I like the aura of it. I mean, it doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. But you guys are off, but I must look really old. Damn, I'm going to cry. You guys are so off. Wait, I'm watching it now. It's his most recent one, right? Not the one where he meets Speed? It's the one that says the crew is fired up, UFC 320. He's wearing black shorts in this one. I don't think it's this one. It must be before this one. What's the title of it? What's the title of it? You look mid to late 20s, definitely past college age. He's 20. Yeah, my guy Benjamin Hodge is the closest, man. Shout out to Benjamin Hodge, my brother, man. This guy's he's the closest. Armin and Carlos still sucks. Yeah, fuck Carlos Solberg. Armin and Hooker is rumored to main event in November card. I saw that too, Torrin. I saw that it was rumored for UFC Qatar. Bro, your house is gone. Yeah, that's why I'm stalling to end this stream, because I don't want to... As soon as I end the stream, they take the house. But, yeah. Damn, bro. Fucking Dominick Reyes, man. I work with lots of young people. See? It's on his YouTube Shorts. I couldn't find it. What's the title of it? Because... I see one where he's working his wrestling, but he's not wearing the custom shorts. He's just wearing like black shorts and then yellow shorts, which I think the yellow shorts look the best. It comes, John. How many shorts does this guy post? Oh, it comes with the job. I see it. Yes. Oh, he landed a nasty knee. Oh, did he break his nose? Yo, he's cutting up his sparring partners bad. Yeah, I see it. These look real nice, man. These new Alex custom shorts look fire. All right. Thank you, man. That looks cool. Just type in Google Alex P redesign shorts. No, yeah, I've seen the shorts, but I've seen the shorts on Twitter. But he wanted me to see them with Alex wearing them, and yeah, they look nice, man. I like these better than the original ones. I like these a lot better. The Fruity Pebble shorts are cold. Yeah, they're fire, man. I fuck with them. I wish the whole short was the Fruity Pebble side, but, you know, I get it. What time is it? It's kind of late here, so I think I'm going to get out of here. My next stream, Pereira looks sick with the black champ shorts. The colorful ones look a little corny. Yeah, Pereira with the more simplistic shorts look better. I don't know. It's all good. One side of the shorts are his original. The other side are... Yeah. Yeah, it looks cool. I fuck with it, man. I fuck with it. The yellow... I low-key like the yellows, but... Pereira has had the yellow ones, the gray ones, the custom ones, and now the new custom ones. I think the best ones of all of those... Kind of the gray... I kind of fuck with the gray ones, man. If any other fighter could get revamped shorts, who would you pick? Any other fighter could get revamped shorts, who would you pick? That's a good question. I'll say Charles Oliveira. I'll give Charles Oliveira like an all yellow with some green on it or something. Some sort of green. I don't know. Like all yellow with green. Because I feel like I like Makachev shorts. I love Marab shorts. I love Ilya shorts. I love the purple custom shorts that we see like Ian Gary wear. I love Max Holloway shorts. Well, this guy says they should give Max new shorts. I like his new shorts. Sorry, I like his shorts. But I just don't like that they're like tights or like trunks. I wish they were just like shorts, like actual shorts. Charles should get a lion on his shorts. Yeah. The lion doesn't concern himself with losing. Dude, the lion stuff is awesome that people were saying about Charles. The lion doesn't concern himself with grappling. That's a good idea, though, like a lion. Maybe like a lion coming out of his butt or something. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here, so make sure you guys like the stream. I guess, who really cares? Check out my most recent videos. The Gamrot video is doing pretty good, so I appreciate you guys for, I guess, enjoying that one. We're almost at 2,000 subs. We're not that far off, so, you know, just I appreciate the support, the love. Thank you, Metal, for the super chat. Thank you so much, man. God bless you guys. And I'll probably just record a reaction to this shit card. No, it's not been shit, but anyways, like, comment, share.